Okay, so it is Monday. I'm sorry for like my finger. It's Monday, and I just left Barcode. I usually take the 6 a.m. on Mondays. At midnight last night, I was just like not happening, so I canceled my class. And then Josh ended up staying home again today. He's been on vacation for like a week, and he had the option of taking today off or going to work, and he of course decided to take the day off. So then I was like, okay, well then I'll try to go to a class because I still didn't want to miss. And then I ended up doing the 6:15 bar, but it was hard. I was like, and it's not like I haven't been coming, because since we ended up not going to Florida, like I still stuck to my schedule and was even able to do different times last week because Josh was home. But I was struggling today. I didn't even take my phone in to like video or anything. Whew. So now I am headed to the grocery store. I'm having Josh make, he cooks by the way, but he's making stuffed burgers tonight while we watch football. I guess there's 2 football games on tonight. And then I am supposed to watch Bachelor in Paradise, but I might let it record just because it's long. Like those episodes are so long, and I'd rather like watch it afterwards or double up on episodes tomorrow. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I think this week's just gonna be like a regular week. Last week was so hard. I don't know what it is about like long weekends, like over like a holiday weekend. And then on top of that, Josh was home every day. So instead of working, I was like, let's do stuff. Let's go out as a family. Like, let's hang out, which was great because I felt like we needed that anyways. Especially since he's been DJing literally all summer, and he has this month off until he ramps back up in October. So it's been good to be able to actually like spend time together and remember that we actually like each other and like being around each other. So yeah, but I guess I'm just gonna head to the grocery store, which is my most hated task. But I have my list, I have my tennis shoes on, my jean jacket, and I'm gonna just run in and run out because that's all that I can do right now. So just wrapped shooting with Boutiques of West Michigan. They have their fall fashion show coming up. It's actually their second one, well, the third fashion show, but second fall fashion show. Yeah, I'm like really excited about it. My friend Liz is over the event, and there are 10 local boutiques in West Michigan that are all involved in the show, and so there will be shopping before and after the show, a fashion show obviously of all of their pieces for fall. My husband's DJing, which is always like super fun, and it's just all around like a really good time. It's like one of my favorite events that I end up going to, and everything too. It's here at New Vintage Place, which is where we were shooting today. I'm one of the influencers for the event, and so we decided to do a shoot this time around, so that way all of the influencers would have content to post as we're promoting, you know, the event as it gets closer. So yeah, I'll be sure to link all the information for the show too. If you do live in Michigan or locally and wanted to go, the tickets are for sale. They're live. They have VIP tickets and then general admission tickets also. So yeah, just an all around good time. Now it's almost 3. I don't even know, like I usually have all these plans. I'm supposed to meet CJ, who's a regular on my vlog. I'm supposed to meet her for drinks and food. So I'm gonna have to call her soon to see if she still wanted to do like all of that. But yeah, I guess that's it.
And then we're going to take ourselves onto that mat, that standing position. You can face me. And then we are going to get it started in just a sec. Go ahead and just give me just a sec. We'll bring those hands to our side to start.
Enjoy.
Thank you. What even is that?
Sandwich bee,
Wow,
baby.
like
Sandwich
some
bee. Well, I just left Hancock. That event was so much fun. So obviously I was with Barcode again, and they did an outdoor class at Hancock this morning, but it was also the kickoff to their upcoming Back to Sweat challenge, where I think I talked about it earlier this week, but we're gonna be doing 18 classes in 21 days over the next like 3 weeks. And if you were participating in that and participated in this outdoor class, then you were able to receive your first stamp. So I was like super excited to be able to get my first stamp. I get really hardcore about it. I think this is the first time that I'm vlogging during a challenge, so that'll be happening within the next couple of weeks. But yeah, it was super fun. I got a really good workout. I hadn't been to work out since Monday, so my body's probably really gonna feel it. I'll get one break tomorrow before I really like ramp up on Monday. I'm shooting for 6 classes a week, gonna do some doubles. Right now I did schedule out all of my classes, so I should be able to be maybe 3 or 4 days out before the event officially ends, which gives me some wiggle room, because I always try to like give myself some, I guess you could say, like grace or like a break if I need it. That's why I'm kind of sticking to Monday through Friday so I can have the weekends off. But yeah, if you are local and you're interested in being a part of it, I'm pretty sure I can look up the information again too, or make sure that I add it, because it'll just be starting once this goes up. But they have a deal right now where it's for $85 and you get the 3 weeks. So you could start Monday and like go through the whole challenge with us as like their membership, which is less than what it normally is. But yeah, and if you're watching this and you live locally and you'd love to like pop into a class with me, let me know. I am willing to change my schedule. You don't have to do a 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. We could always do Sunday at 4 is usually one of my favorites, but I actually watch football, so I try not to schedule it, but I'll always make an exception if needed. But yeah, so I had a mimosa. They were offering slushies, but the mimosa was enough for me. And then I also had the sandwich bee, which is like a spicy chicken sandwich, and it has like jalapenos on it and pimento cheese and like just all this stuff. It's so good. The bread is like mapley and stuff. I actually have a little bit of it left, but yeah. So now I'm gonna go home, and I actually need to pick up some food for Josh and Bentley on my way home. And then yeah, but side note, it was only till 10, but it's like 11 o'clock now and I'm just leaving. But I actually had a really good conversation with one of the girls. Her name's Melanie. She's Bliss and Vigor on Instagram, and she's like a personal trainer and an influencer. And the other girl that was with us is, her name's Sam, and she's a local photographer. She actually does photography now for GR Now, and she was doing photos there. But that was the first time that I've actually been able to like sit and really chat with her. And Melanie, I haven't got to chat with her for a long time, but it was really nice to be able to just like sit and just talk about like not only stuff that we're working on, but like how we've been feeling lately, if that makes sense. On, you know, social media and even like on YouTube and all that stuff, unless it's vlogs, which is completely different, where you kind of see more of a behind the scenes of people's lives. 9 times out of 10 you don't. And so it's easy to portray yourself to look a certain way on social media, I guess, if that makes sense, where people, they say, are seeing the highlight reel, and then like people start to compare themselves and like all that stuff. And that was some of the things that we were talking about. But it was nice to be able to just like talk to people that get where you're coming from, and can kind of like cheerlead you and say like, oh, like when I look at your content, I don't see that, like, you know, or I don't get that vibe from you, you know, because one of the things that we were talking about was like having all of these ideas and not moving forward with them because you feel like they've been done, or there's somebody out there that's doing them better than you, or why would anybody value this, you know, type of thing. Knowing that you should go forward with it, of course, you would tell anybody else to go forward with it, but sometimes you just don't tell yourself that. So yeah, it was just really interesting to kind of get everybody's like thoughts and perspective, and it was just like a natural topic that came up. But to be able to just talk openly, I thought that that was really nice. And I feel like everybody kind of needs that sometimes, and not feeling like judged or feeling like you can't open up, because they're both an open book, which I also like love, you know, about them and like hanging out with them and stuff. But yeah, so I'm hoping that I can kind of, I guess, open up that conversation more, even so through my vlogs I've been doing every week, and making sure that they have some value to them, and it's not just you like watching me run around all day and like do things, but to be able to add like some type of depth. So if there's anything that you ever want to see, of course, like I always say, on my vlogs, whether it's like a specific topic that you'd like me to talk about, or like doing something or whatever, like definitely just let me know, because I definitely want to kind of like open up the transparency, I guess, when it comes to that type of stuff. And let me know if this even makes any like type of sense. But yeah, like even when I'm working out, like I want to try to actually show myself working out more if possible, and like having specific things that I'm like doing every week and kind of like taking you with me. So that's pretty much it. I guess I better go get them some food. And yeah.
With you? You act like we're going somewhere.
I'm vlogging.
Oh, that's right. It's up.